accepting all of that which you were born with is far more beautiful than looking like this paradigmatic way of looking. I'm here to tell you, like, save your money, save your time, like, go put your feet in the mud, go put your feet in the sand, go kiss someone you love, go to that party that you think you can't go to because people are going to judge what's on your face. Hello, it is a beautiful day outside. Today I want to talk about acne, and having acne fucking sucks. I don't think a lot of people know, or maybe you do, I don't know. I never really talked about acne or made any acne videos on my channel, but I suffer from mild to moderate acne the moment I turned 20. So 20 to 25, that's about 5 years now, and I suffer from a chronic illness, so I tried everything under the sun except antibiotics because I wanted to holistically heal my body, because I feel like skin is a direct manifestation of the inner chaos that's going on inside, whether that's your diet, stress, whatever it might be, and it also can be external factors. But if you're here because you want to find out about some acne products or makeup products, while I might give you some of that, this video isn't for you, and this video is hopefully you can gain some just new perspective on acne. And I think there's a big reason why, even though I made video treatments in the past 5 years for like acne products and acne video skincare routines, acne skincare video, oh my god, anyways, you get what I'm saying. I never ended up, you know, actually filming them, and I think people could tell in my vlogs that I had acne, and I never really highlighted or talked about it. Let me just first start off by my own fucking acne journey. Right now my face is pretty much clear of acne, and when I had acne I would never touch my face like this. I'm not wearing an ounce of makeup right now, but I had acne. I had closed comedonal acne when I was 15. I got prescribed clindamycin benzoyl peroxide topical cream. It went away a little bit. Then I got the Nexplanon birth control implant, which at the time was scientifically proven not to give you any side effects except an irregular bleeding pattern. But now I just went on the website, and there are actually symptoms of acne, of weight gain, depression, mood swings, and the irregular bleeding pattern. I have a whole video on my 3 years on Nexplanon. I'll leave it up in the cards above. But because I also had a chronic illness, I refused to take antibiotics. And besides my birth control implant, because I always thought, you know, like acne over babies, I never ever really took antibiotics after the age of 21, because that's when I got my tonsillectomy, and I healed, and I learned to basically just holistically heal my body, and I started going to naturopathic doctors. So I have tried everything under the sun besides antibiotics to cure my acne. I got a LightStim therapy gizmo gadget. This shit is $200. I got so many facial cleanser brushes. These are like 200 bucks. I even have a high frequency device that they use on you at the facialist. I've spent over thousands of dollars trying to clear my acne in a way that doesn't include me ingesting more stuff. I spent $1,000 on getting facials, like getting my face extracted once or twice a month, and it was the most painful thing ever. And then I also did acupuncture facials, which basically for 12 weeks, for like twice a week, a lady sticks a bunch of needles in your face, and when you're on your period, that shit really fucking hurts. And that was supposed to cleanse your body of all the toxins. I even spent $600 on this food sensitivity test, which is basically just a blood test, and I changed my diet so many times, from taking out dairy and gluten and sugar to taking out pineapple and strawberries, because those are foods with high heat from Chinese Eastern medicine practices that my acupuncturist said not to do. But by the end of it, I finally just took my ass to the dermatologist, where I knew that they were just gonna prescribe me some pills, and it worked. The crazy thing about acne is that it's fucking normal. The cause can be anything. It can be digestive from your diet, from eating like fried foods, gluten, carbs, sugar, dairy. It can be from stress and emotional trauma, hormonal imbalances. It can be external causes like pillowcases, your environment, the smog, your phone, how dirty your phone is. It can be bacterial. It can be because of lack of sleep, like lifestyle. And that is probably, having acne is probably so hard because it messes with you emotionally, mentally, and physically. So physically, on the physical plane, not only like do you just feel not as pretty, but more so than that, I don't think that ever really bothered me the way that acne looked. It's more so because, you know, we have like makeup and stuff like that, but more than that, it's literally having open wounds on your face. And I used to have acne predominantly on my cheeks, and so when I even smiled, that would hurt. And being able to not touch your face and have not something like hurt you, like when washing my face is painful, you just know you're kind of sad. Like, acne is physically painful, and then on the emotional level, it really tests your mental resilience on how much you love yourself. Because I find that the more internal work that I do, the more that my external world is less chaotic, meaning that, you know, once you focus on what's going on inside, you can truly not care as much about what's manifesting on your face. And also, I do believe that skin and like acne and just your body deteriorating in general, not that acne is a sign of your body deteriorating, but just imbalances in your body are physical manifestations of the inner chaos and the inner turmoil that's going on inside. And so it's kind of like, it's the law of attraction. It's like what you focus on grows. And if you constantly focus on how awful you feel because of your skin, then it just attracts even more terrible skin. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. You think you're ugly because you have a few wounds on your face, and then more wounds come. And so and then on a mental level, it's like you can try every single thing out there and still not have things work. And that is a true test of mental resilience. It's like, I'm not someone to just sit at home and cry woe is me about anything. I'm a very proactive person. I'm definitely the type of person who believes in accountability. You are in charge of your life. You have free will. And so I feel like, you know, if there was something going on in my face, it was like I had to go out and find so many solutions. Acne is just a true test on how you love yourself, because it forces you to love yourself in ways that are not reliant on the way that you look. And I feel like that's probably why I never wanted to talk about it, because I just realized that everybody's skin type and everybody's body, everybody's lifestyle, everybody's 2 hands, 2 eyes, DNA is so far different from the next person. Why would something that works for you work for me? You don't live my lifestyle. You don't have the background that I do. We don't sleep the same amount of hours. I don't know what type of trauma you go through. And in a way, it's completely asinine to think that just by watching a couple skincare routine videos that whatever formula worked for another person is gonna work for you. You don't even know what they eat. You don't know what kind of job they have. Like, the causes of acne are infinite, and that is probably the most tumultuous but also grounding thing. And so I'm here to tell you that there is no one solution, because the causes are vastly different and they're so different from everybody. And I used to be the type of person that would spend hours and hours researching ingredients and products and watching every skincare routine on YouTube. I've tried everything from tea tree oil, witch hazel, astringent toners to African black soap. At one point in my acne journey, I literally was using dandruff shampoo for your face, and that was so toxic. I remember getting that stuff in my eyes, and I would like, my eyes would burn, and I would just be like, why am I putting this on my skin? Like, this cannot be healthy for your face. Having acne is so hard, but I will be the first person to tell you that you are not your skin. You are not this physical vessel, this meat shell that is finite. Like, the more that I work on myself and my internal world and the way that I feel about myself, the more that my acne and the way that I look, just like your body type, just like how light or dark your skin is, just as how anything that you dislike about yourself externally, like, that is so secondary to how you feel about yourself emotionally and mentally. And the biggest thing that I would tell anyone is that instead of spending all that time that you spend picking at your face, looking in the mirror, like just watching all these skincare routine videos, like, go outside and get some fresh air. Go put your feet in the dirt, in the mud. Go to the ocean. Like, breathe, feel the breeze of life. Like, I do think that you shouldn't ignore it. You shouldn't keep eating poorly, and you shouldn't keep sleeping poorly. Like, you should do all the research you can and be knowledgeable. And I'm grateful for my acne because it also taught me how to take care of myself, like, holistically. It taught me how to like prioritize sleep and how to drink more water and be cognizant of the certain toxic chemicals and comedogenic ingredients that are in so many of our products. It's made me so knowledgeable, and it's made me so empathetic, and I think that you should be proactive about that. But at the end of the day, when all of that stuff doesn't work, or if that stuff doesn't work, you've hit a wall where you're just like, this is my skin, I've done all that I can. And I think it was always just so hard for me because, like, I would come home and I would like spend like hours reading like cause DNA ingredients and like watching skincare routine videos and just purchasing every single thing, like just so many different type of natural oils, spending hundreds of dollars on Sunday Riley products, which are like $200, and all these gadgets that I never like. Yes, they like worked for a moment, but they're not like a cure for like, this is like an external thing that kills your like P. acne or your bacteria in the moment, but it doesn't keep it from like coming back. Like, it doesn't solve the problem of like, it cuts the branches but not the roots. And for me, like, that was really hard going home and having my dad and mom say like, you look dirty, like, why do you still have acne? Like, you need to fix that. And like, little do they know, like, I'm spending so much of my time trying to fix this, and I'm getting my face cut open every single 2 weeks. And like, while having acne never made me feel truly bad about myself, it never made me not want to go out. But on my worst days, like when I was having my period, and if just someone was like awfully mean to me that day, like, it would be so easy to get to such a dark place about your skin. But at the end of the day, like, acne, just like any other like physical imbalance or whatever is going on in your body, it's here to tell you something. And I think just like with any lesson or with any obstacle I have to overcome, I think about why is it here? What is it teaching me? Like, what is this trying to notify me about? Maybe it's that I wasn't sleeping enough, or maybe that I wasn't treating myself with the care and the love that I needed, because now I feel like I prioritize my sleep, I drink a ton of water. And for me, it also taught me to never ever put that type of judgment on another person because of something that they cannot themselves fix. And I don't think acne is something that you do need to fix. I think that the conversation should be more so about normalizing. A lot of times it's money. Like, a lot of times it's money and genetics. Like, you're not ugly, you're just poor. Like, so many of the celebrities that we look up to are getting like dermaplaning and like thermage and all these types of procedures and facials that only, honestly, a certain class, like a certain only like tax bracket can really afford. And I think that, like, at the end of the day, like, the beauty industry is $1 trillion business, and like, so many of these products that I've tried, from SkinCeuticals to even like Neutrogena to just like prescribed medicine, like, none of it really worked. And like, I think at that time, you just have to know that you are not your vessel, and you are not this meat shell that goes to die when your soul does not. And I feel like the more that you just like fixate on this situation, the more that it pretty much grows. And instead of like spending all that time like looking in the mirror and picking at your skin and hating yourself, like, how about we free ourselves? How about we release ourselves? And I think that for me, like, I have never ever, even when I had nice skin, I have never ever judged someone for the acne that they had on their face. I judged them for their perspective on life. And to me, a person with cystic acne with a beautiful outlook on their life and just has such a free and wholesome and vibrant energy, like, life is awesome. Like, I just would think that they are the most beautiful divine human being, because they chose not to let an externality like make up their entire value. And on the opposite end, I would find the most beautiful women with like no acne who are just miserable and who get so caught up in one zit on their face, or even just mild acne on their face, and they would be so miserable. And you can just tell, like, they're like, are you staring at my acne? Like, talking about my acne, like, what skincare products do you like? I've had so many conversations with my friends who deal with acne where we just only talk about skincare products and the foods you're eating. And I just remember being like, like, this is so dumb. Like, we should be talking about ideas and like our hopes for the future, and or things that make us happy, because like at the end of the day, like, it's just skin, and like, not, it's like, free yourself. Like, I choose to be free, and I refuse to let myself hate myself because of an externality that says that you shouldn't love yourself because of this. And I think that a lot of people knew, even on my worst days, like, yes, I would think about my acne, but on most days I was completely okay with it, because you know what, I really like myself. You know, this might be incredibly radical to say, but like, I genuinely like the person that I am. I genuinely believe in the heart that I have, and no amount of acne, no amount of weight that I gain, I feel like my physical appearance has changed a lot. Even in this past year, I have teal hair, I have tattoos, I have piercings, and this is not to be cliche in the least. It's more so that I've always wanted tattoos, and I've always wanted to just express myself at the highest form, but a lot of why I didn't do that was because I cared so much about how people would perceive me. And I think this year and 25 and like dealing with acne, it's also about just like releasing yourself and being a free spirit, because I guarantee you, like, you will never regret getting out in the sun, getting some fresh air, spending time with loved ones, over spending so much time on the internet or reading blogs about how to cure your acne. And acne is so temporary. Like, you never see someone who dies with like cystic acne on their face. But more so than that, even if acne is a lifetime, like, that is a lifetime that you're wasting trapped in this prison of your mind that tells you not to value yourself or to like yourself because of what's manifesting on your face. So no matter how long your acne lasts, like, that is time that could be spent still enjoying this lifetime. And I think that so many people get wrapped up in having acne, and they don't go out, and it's just like, I will wear those jeans when I get skinny, or I will do this when I get this certain job. But what if you never get that job? What if you never lose that weight? What if your acne never clears up? I mean, it will, but what if your acne never clears up? You're gonna want to have gone to that party, you're gonna want to have gone to that show, you're gonna want to have gone on that date. Like, do not stop living your beautiful, precious, divine life because of what's on your damn face. Like, that is so crazy to me that so many people live within the confines of their mind. And it's not acne that is the issue. The issue is internal. Like, look inward. Like, all that is going on in this like external reality is just a manifestation of what's going inside. Like, people are mirrors. Like, your acne is a mirror. It's here to tell you something, whether it's like to sleep better, eat better, to stop judging people based on their skin, because the moment that you have acne, you do not judge people for what's on their face, what kind of acne or skin they have. This all right here, everything in this lock, all this is all gone. I would rather be spending my time like investing and living out my soul's purpose rather than just fixating what's on my face. The conversation needs to be more about normalizing acne and how to feel empowered even with, you know, a few bumps on your skin, and how to feel empowered in the body that you're in, and how to feel empowered in the culture that you're raised in. As cheesy as it sounds, on loving yourself as you are, because I refuse to waste all this time in my life, all this precious time in my life, being sad about something that's on my skin. I feel like in the grand scheme of life, like, you're just a blip in this timeline, and how you choose to spend your time on this planet is far more important than like how you look on this planet. More than anything, it's like more radical and awesome to me to like love yourself just the way that you are. Accepting all of that which you were born with is far more beautiful than looking like this paradigmatic way of looking. I'm here to tell you, like, save your money, save your time, like, go put your feet in the mud, go put your feet in the sand, go kiss someone you love, go kayaking, go do something, go to that party that you think you can't go to because people are going to judge what's on your face. And anyone who judges you for what's on your face or externally what's on your body is probably going through a lot themselves as well. Like, their judgment is probably the harshest. They're probably mean to themselves as well. And everyone is going through something, and be kind and compassionate to yourself. If there's one thing I know on this planet, I'm here to be free. I'm here to roam and live and play and love freely. Anyways, so that is my spiel on acne, and it's like all this shit worked. All this shit worked. I'm gonna link it down below. But if you're looking for makeup or skincare, I would highly suggest going on CosDNA, because if you're very like novice at reading ingredients, it gives you like all the breakdowns and like it scales everything. So I used to look up all the products I'm using, and I still do, on CosDNA to see what was like toxic and comedogenic. I'm gonna link that down below. It Cosmetics, Dr. Jart, those are all makeup products that I really enjoy because it's skincare first. So It Cosmetics was founded by a woman who worked in TV, and makeup was not optimized for those with rosacea and eczema, and the first foundation I ever bought was like the It Cosmetics tinted moisturizer, or it works like a foundation, and it was so good on my skin. The Dr. Jart Beauty Balm I have always loved because it's also skincare first, then makeup. My favorite like acne person on YouTube is Liah Yoo, because she's backed by science and facts, and she's just so knowledgeable. LightStim, this stuff helped. I would say just stay, and then also the food sensitivity test, it was really expensive. All you have to do is Google naturopathic doctor. I got mine done in Silver Lake by this really white, zany, quirky, like Miss Frizzle type lady. It was expensive, but I don't regret it because it gave me a little bit more knowledge on the way that I should be eating. But then you also have to do an elimination diet, which is a lot. I haven't done that. I just try to stay away from whatever the reds are. Minimize your skincare routine. Like, I've spent so much money on the 12-step skincare routine, the 6-step skincare routine, the 7 toner Korean skincare routine, and now all I use is one product. That's it. I use the Clinique Moisturizing, dramatically different moisturizer. I've been using that since I was 7 years old, but the moment I started breaking out, I was like, this isn't working for me, and I started just using my face as a lab rat and just started using a bunch of different products, which I think honestly broke me out even more. But now I literally just cleanse with the Krave Beauty Matcha cleanser, and then I just use one moisturizer. That's it. It's amazing. I saved so much money, so much time. My skin is the best it's ever been. I just have a little bit of scarring here, but it's so flat and so smooth. The one thing that did work was the prescription antibiotics that I'm so against, and I would highly suggest that is a last resort. Do not use antibiotics because they fuck up your immunity. I already got sick like a couple times, and then I've been taking so many probiotics because of it. But I'm not even gonna tell you what antibiotics I'm really using, because at the end of the day, like, I don't want you going out to your dermatologist and asking for this, because like doing whatever Amy does is like completely stupid, because you're not Amy and yet you have a completely different lifestyle, diet, everything is different. You're fucking beautiful just the way that you are, and do not feel sad or down about it, because so many people are going through the same thing as you. I honestly haven't even been celebrating the cure of my acne, because I feel like at any moment it can come back. Knock on wood, but if it comes back, then so be it. And it's not something that truly ever really bogged me down, except maybe on my worst days, you know, because granted, I'm human. It's hard, it's difficult, but it's here to teach you such a bigger lesson than just what's on your face. And I guarantee you, by the end of your acne journey, you'll realize that you know how to take care of your body, your face, everything just holistically better, and you will probably not ever judge someone based on the texture or the bumps that they have on their skin and the value of their character, because it's just, why would you do that? But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I will talk to you in my next one. Bye. Hey, free yourself.